Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Amanda Longmore. I'm a Senior Ruby Ambassador. I am going to do a little bit of a screen share. I have a PowerPoint for you guys. Give me just a second to pull that up. Okay, so this week it's week 1 of the 201 part of the series. And this week we're going to cover, and excuse me, I do have a cold, so I'm going to try not to sniffle too much, and hopefully I won't have to blow my nose or anything yucky like that. But this week we're going to focus on income producing activity, IPAs, follow-up, and customer care. And this is like the meat and potatoes of your business. These are some of the most important things that if you can, oh, hold on just a second. It looks like my screen is paused real quick. I'm not on the right screen, so hold on just a second. I need to find the right screen. Sorry, I had this down just a second ago. Sorry. Let's see. I will try again real quick. Okay, sorry, finally got it. Stressed me out there for a second. Okay, so let's see. Most really important week for you guys. Let's make sure we are recording. So sorry, had to make sure that was all good. All right. Okay, sorry. What is covered in this series? We talked about week 1. That is today. Tomorrow, next week is week 2. We're going to talk about the power of 3, duplication, integrity, self-sufficiency, personal and leadership development. So that will be a great week. Week 3 will be your elevator speech, crafting your story, shield of confidence, which is amazing, 3-way calls. And then week 4 will be the compensation plan. Okay, income producing activity. Activity is the cure to what ails your business. So someone comes to me and they say, you know, Amanda, my business is just not moving the way I would like it to. I can't rank up. That's the first thing I'll ask them is, okay, what's your income producing activity look like? What are you doing on a daily basis to grow your business? It's one of the most important activities and tasks. Consistency is key. It's what will keep your business growing and your team in momentum. There's definitely been times in my business where I've looked back and I could see where my business had kind of stalled a little bit, and when I looked back on the past month, and I wasn't as consistent with my income producing activities. So it's really important to keep your business moving in the right direction. Now, it does not consist of a lot of hours. Just set aside 1 to 3 15-minute increments in a day to focus on IPA. So as a busy mom myself, I have to spread those out throughout the day. Now, you may be able to fit all that in one setting, like in the evening or first thing in the morning. It's just that you get it done. It doesn't have to be complicated. You just fit it in when you can. It's just that it needs to be there. Okay, examples are reaching out, directly reaching out. So calling, which is the best thing, emailing, texting to your Franks list. And we've talked about what a Franks list is. Either introducing them to the Plexus products or business opportunity. You can do either or. We have amazing products, but we also have an amazing business opportunity. You can follow up with those that have inquired, those you've already reached out to, but haven't heard back from, or they haven't made a decision yet. So following up is key, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. IPA is not scrolling through Facebook, commenting, liking. Those things are super important to stay connected to your audience if you're using social media to promote your business. Posting on Facebook about Plexus. Most people think that's income producing activity, and it's really not, you guys. It's important to get that information out there, but it's what you do behind the scenes that's important. Personal communication is what you're after with true IPA. Watching training videos, listening to calls, reading your success guides, not IPA. Those don't produce income. They grow you as a person and as a leader, but they don't produce the income that you're looking for. Organizing your office, chatting with Plexus friends about best practices, not IPA. Great things, but those don't produce income. So there's a couple different ways that you can do this, and one of them is the daily method of operation. It's a 5-3-1 method. A lot of people use this, and it works great for them. Find what works for you, but take these tips because they're from some of the top people in network marketing, not just in Plexus, but all over, that use these methods. 5-3-1, reach out to 5 new people about Plexus. Then follow up with 3 people. Then connect with 1 team member for training, strategy, and motivation. So this is just an easy way to remember what you need to be doing every day. Another one is the weekly perfect 10. So if you have a lifestyle that you're not able to get in on a daily basis, this would be a good option for you. Say, you're flying out of town all the time, you have another job, and you're working crazy hours and different things like that. Focus then on this one. Example of this would be, so directly sharing the Plexus products with 3 new people. So if you have a job that takes you all over the United States, that should be an easy one for you because you're always meeting new people. Directly share the Plexus business opportunity with 3 new people. Train, coach, and encourage 3 team members. And attend 1 event. So that could be an opportunity event, training, online if not live. Okay, follow up. The fortune is in the follow up, you guys. This is so big. Look at these sales statistics over here. 48% of salespeople never follow up with a prospect. I just can't believe that. It's so important. I've had people reach out to me for different things like, hair care, nail care, face care, and you know what? They never followed up with me. And I said, oh yeah, I'm interested. Let me hear, let me get back to you. This month's a crazy month. You know what? And they never followed up with me. Guess what? I've never bought from them. Not because their products aren't good, but I just needed that reminding to get that done. I love these, 3%, 5%, 10%. 10% of sales are made on the 4th contact. And look how much that jumps. 80% of all sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact. We're not trying to bug people. We can do that in a lot of different ways. We can use testimonies and stories that will connect to people's hearts. That's a great way to follow up. So messaging people and just saying, hey, have you looked at this? Have you done this? Sometimes that gets kind of annoying. So think of it differently. Send them a story. Just be more personal about it. Invite them to an event that you're speaking at. Hold an event and invite them to something like that. Frequency of follow-up is a personal decision and also can depend on your relationship. So very personal thing. 2 to 4 weeks is an average ballpark of how frequently to follow up. If it's a close friend of mine, I'll usually follow up closer to the 2-week mark. If it's someone I don't really know that well, it's usually closer to the 4-week mark. But keep tabs on that and keep mixing up the ways that you're reaching out to them. Follow up on life and friendship too. Shouldn't always be about Plexus. Please connect with your friends in other ways than just Plexus because you are about so much more and your friendship with them is very important. So keep records and lists of who you reach out to, who's liked and commented on your posts. Prospects will fall through the cracks if you aren't keeping good record of who's expressed interest and who you've connected with. So there's a lot of different things you can do. I use this little Plexus Smart Organizer. There's other organizers out there. You can create your own. But just have a way to do that. I remember when I first started trying to keep track of it all, and it was kind of overwhelming. I'm not a super organized person. So this is a must for me to get use my Frank's list and to get things done. Customer care, we need to be taking care of our customers because they could potentially turn into ambassadors. Relationships, not sales, you guys. Seek to listen and understand their health goals and guide them to what products help them reach their goals. So ask lots and lots of questions. I always, when somebody says, hey, tell me more about this, and I'm going to say, well, why are you interested in plexus? What sparked your interest? Was it weight loss? Was it overall health? What was it? And if they say, okay, I want to lose weight, and I'll say, okay, well, why can't you lose weight? Or, what's in your way? What's standing in your way? Is it energy, cravings, whatever it is? I just dig deep with that person, because then you might find out, oh, they have an autoimmune issue. Okay, well, then they need to know that maybe we should work on their gut health first, or maybe that weight loss is just going to be a little bit slower. So really understand them, because then you're building that relationship in that meantime, and you want them to know that you really care about helping them. It's not just about weight loss. We know that about our products, that we can really help overall. Once they order and before their products arrive, guide them on the best way to take the products. Drinking water, taking measurements, all those things are important. Support them. They need to know how to take products, and you need to know when they're starting their products so that you can follow up with them. So tell them, take a picture of your pink drink when it comes. I'm excited to see, send it to me. You are their coach. You really are. Check in with them every few days after they start the products to see if they have questions, see how they're feeling, because you might get some people that say, I'm feeling awesome, and then you might have some people that aren't feeling so hot, and both can be normal. But you need to be there to help them and know that that's to be expected. Sometimes, check in and every 3 to 4 weeks to offer supported guidance. Now, I feel like this is a personal decision too, but I would say the minimum is every 3 to 4 weeks, really. And it depends on what you're working on with that person. You may be checking in a lot more often than that as well. Sometimes your customers will need a different mix of products. So your sponsor and your upline can help you learn what to suggest and how to help your customers. If you're new and you're just starting out, you don't know everything there is to know about all the products and the best way to take them and all the different options. That is what your upline is there for. That's what your sponsor's there for. Lean into them. They're there to train you and to help you help your customers and how to even talk to them, how to best relate to them. All of that stuff's a learning curve. So don't be afraid to reach out and get some help with that. Happy customers turn into great ambassadors, so remember to be there for them and provide excellent customer service. Preferred customers. So encourage your friends and families to order preferred. It sets them up on a monthly auto order, and they get the discount off of retail. They get a discount, and then you get these awesome preferred customer bonuses. They're amazing, and they will add up fast on your paycheck. So always guide people to preferred customers, but explain the options. They can order, or they can be canceled online by the customer or by calling customer service. So any order. You may also call customer service on behalf of your customers and cancel. You can be canceled 15 days after the original date. By offering to help manage that, you give them a higher level of service, and they're more likely to order preferred over retail. If you say, I will help you manage this, make sure that you're able to. Are you going to really put it on your calendar, or are you going to forget? Are you just, you got to make sure that you're going to be accountable for that. Let's see. So keep a calendar, check in with them 3 to 5 business days before their auto order will process. This gives you time for them to make changes in case there's any glitches that you can't get it changed online. That way you have time to call in for them. In the 4th consecutive month, the preferred customer has an order processed. They'll begin getting a 10% discount for their month's order and any future orders. Retail customers and the 60-day money-back guarantee. Most of your friends and families will order preferred if you explain it to them well. But some people just don't want an auto shipment, and that's okay. But don't forget about them. Keep them on their calendar as well, because you're not going to have notification, or they're not going to get that shipment. So if you have it on your calendar to remind them before it's time to reorder. that way that they don't miss out on a few days, and that can be frustrating to have to miss on your products, because we all talk about how consistency is key, right? All customers get a 60-day money-back guarantee, retail or preferred. When they order through your website and they want to return the products for a refund, they or you must call customer service and get an RMA number. They'll need to ship unused products or empty packaging back to Plexus and include that number on the outside of the shipment. Once the products are packaging and received, the refund will process. Depending on the way that they purchased, it can take up to a full billing cycle, or like a month. I haven't had anybody that's had to return products. I take that back. I have had a few, but here recently I've had nobody that has to return products. But it's always best to tell them to keep it just in case. Converting customers to ambassadors. This is, this is what we do. This is what really makes our business grow. When you have a customer who's loving the products, make sure to explain how the ambassadorship works by explaining the benefits. There's no requirements to carry inventory. There's a small $34.95 initial investment that pays for the website and all the services that come along with that. There's 2 price points to join with products, the $133.95 and the $233.95. That includes the website fee. Parties are not required. We're not a party-driven company, you guys. I love that. I love that part about our company. I would have not got involved if it was a party-driven company. I can tell you that, because it's just not me and who I am. So I love that. We're a full internet business. Products shipped directly from corporate warehouse to customers, so we don't have to deliver products. We don't have to run around town and do that. 3 to 5 customers can yield a paycheck enough to cover their own products. It's super, super easy. There's no monthly quotas or personal purchase required. Guys, this isn't about volume or any of those other things. This is just about ambassadors purchasing their own product. And that's an amazing, amazing part of our business. So there's no gotchas with Plexus. There's no strings attached. It truly is an amazing business for us. So when a customer is ready to become an ambassador, they'll go to your website and click Join Plexus. And then they'll select the upgrade to ambassador option. They'll need your customer ID handy, just in case the system doesn't recognize it, but it should. But to have them have they need their own personal ID number, so their customer ID number, which you can get for them if they don't have it, and then also to have yours handy so that they make sure they're signing up under you. It's best idea if you can walk them through the process just over the phone. If you can get on Zoom and kind of do it with them and not actually, do it all the way, that's even better. Once they join your team, make sure and get them plugged into education, training, Facebook groups. So all of the things like these videos that we're doing, there's a whole YouTube page with just these videos from 101 to more advanced with the 201. And I know your teams probably have their own training pages and different things like that. So utilize everything. Don't overwhelm them, but make sure you have a system in place that's very duplicatable for them. And we're going to talk a little bit more about getting ambassadors started next week in the second 201 session. So thanks, guys. I hope you have a great evening. I'm happy to have shared with you. So hope this helps you.